Good morning, happy Monday. It's the start of another week. Last week I went from feeling like a bad bitch to just being in a bad way and I haven't even edited the video yet for last week's vlog because I quit filming after like Thursday and then just laid in bed for the entire weekend. So that is why that is the way that is. But I think for today I am going to edit it, and also while I edit it I'm going to use it as like a way to really process through areas I still need to grow in order to really like be in my higher self. Like I feel like I just fell into my lower self last week, and my anxiety and my depression and everything were just so high. And that's okay. Like as women, I think that we're very cyclical in the way that like our energy and our mood operates. And so there's going to be times where like I'm feeling very good and very productive, like I had been in the past couple of videos. And then this last week, like I just wasn't feeling that way. And I tried to honor myself and give myself days to rest and like just to recoup, because resting is just as important. Also can pinpoint some areas where I was just straight up in my lower self and it just wasn't making the best decisions and doing what was the best for me. I was completely, like my mindset was not on the present moment. And so I feel like I learned a lot from those last few days. And now that I've like, am actually feeling good enough to process through it. Let's do it. If you guys only knew that we are truly resurrecting from the dead this morning. So we're just going to make some coffee. So I got the second dose of the Pfizer vaccine yesterday afternoon around 2, and by 2 a.m. I woke up feeling very nauseous. I threw up a couple of times, body aches, some like I was freezing cold, and I had a horrible headache. But since waking up, I took in a leave, I've eaten some food, I feel a lot better, and so all is looking on the up and up. Of course, I still highly recommend that everybody go get vaccinated. Even though I felt sick, you know, for a few hours, like it's definitely worth those adverse reactions to be vaccinated. So it really wasn't that big of a deal, wasn't that bad, but it took me a little bit extra to find that pep in my step today. So it's the start of another week. Who's excited for the Monday? Going into this week, I really want to prioritize seeking some new experiences, because being so cooped up at home, I see myself like getting stuck in the same routine. But I want to challenge myself to branch out this week, do a couple of things that I didn't do last week. We are going to start with a Monday meditation. Lately, I've been hearing about all the benefits of, I think it's called rooting, where you like walk with your bare feet on the ground to help absorb the energy from the earth. And so I decided to take my coffee outside today and spend like 10-15 minutes just walking around, absorbing all that good old energy. For whatever reason, my anxiety has just been so bad today, and so I'm doing things to kind of like distract myself from it, because I'm just trying to be better at just like observing it and just knowing that it will pass, and not like letting it pull me down. But anxiety is just the worst feeling. It really is. And like when you're working so hard to be in a good place and then you just have anxiety for like what seems like no reason, it's just frustrating, honestly, but it's okay. It will pass. I ordered some of that psychedelic water today. Because I never thought about it, and everyone said that it helped with anxiety, and my anxiety has been really bad today. And I'm like, obviously that would be like a healthy way to cope with anxiety. True. So I'm like, if it would help, like I was like, it's probably worth trying. Good morning. We are starting the day with wet hair and no makeup. I'm really excited because my BoxyCharm is supposed to come today, so I'm gonna hold off on doing my makeup until that arrives, just in case there are some new products that I want to try today. And this evening I'm going to a family birthday party, so overall it should be a really good day. I still woke up with anxiety, and so that's a little frustrating. But again, we're just powering through and, you know, caffeinate and dominate. So good news, bad news. My BoxyCharm still has not arrived yet, so I may just have to get ready before it comes. But I did check the mail and discovered that I had another package waiting for me. So I want to open it up and show you guys what this is. I was surprised that it was in there because I thought I was going to get text messages like updating me on its delivery, and I didn't get any, so I figured it hadn't shipped yet. But lo and behold, it has arrived. So I ordered 2 things from Candy Boulevard, and yes, I spent like $41 on 2 things of gummies. So I'm just like throwing my money away at this point, but I really wanted to try one thing in particular. The whole reason that I placed the order to begin with is because I wanted to try these globe gummies that I saw viral all over TikTok. Let's go ahead and do an official taste test together. So here's what one looks like. It is individually wrapped. So just pop it open. It definitely feels very squishy. It smells so strong. Like the minute I opened it, it literally smells like, it just smells very much like that sweet blue raspberry flavor. And it looks like this. And so here we go. Cheers. They're definitely very good. They taste so strong, like in a good way. They just have so much flavor to them. And I'm just a huge gummy lover. And so I could not try them. And really, they're really good. Will I buy them again? I mean, I'm not about to spend another $41 on gummies anytime soon, but like if they started selling them in stores or whatnot, like I would definitely eat them again. They're so tasty, and I think that like it's definitely worth trying. And then the other thing I bought was just this Boulevard mix that they sell, because I thought that this would be a good way. It kind of throws in a bunch of the gummies that they offer, and it's a good way to try a lot of their stuff. So I'm excited about that. It looks like there's just lots of fun things in here to try. So yay. You know, it wasn't BoxyCharm, but it was still very exciting. It's just such good weather today, so I'm gonna do my makeup outside because why not? Morning. Happy Wednesday. So I think for today's plan, I might walk over to a CVS that's close to where I live. It's one of the few places that I can actually walk to. And just in the spirit of doing something new and getting out, I think I'm gonna do that today. It's a little bit chillier than I was hoping. It's kind of like low 50s today, but that's okay. I'll just wear a little bit warmer clothes. I think it'll be perfect. I'll put in my headphones. Like, it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be fun. Look at this shirt that came in the mail yesterday. Once we got back home from my grandpa's birthday, I went and got the mail again, and my BoxyCharm was in there. So I'm gonna get that out in a minute when I do my makeup and show you guys what came in this month's box. And then this shirt that we ordered, and I love this. It is so cute. Are you guys ready to see what came in my April BoxyCharm? This is the base box. And for whatever reason this month, they didn't send the card that's usually in there describing the price and the products. So I just don't have that information for you guys this time, but that's okay. So the first thing that came in is this Tire Mars. It's a body wash, so I'm very excited to try that out. I got this from Dragon Beauty, and this is a color correcting concealer, and this is the one that comes in lavender. And I'm actually really excited about this because lavender is good at canceling out yellowness and then adding brightness, and I do think my skin tends to lean on the yellow side, so I'm hoping that this will really be a very good brightening concealer for me. I got this Natasha Denona palette, and it is the one that looks like this, so super fun. I may try to use that today. I got this unicorn dust from Trend Beauty, and it is a highlighting palette. Very exciting about that. And then the last thing that came in the box is what I chose to receive, and that is from Touch in Soul, and it is their new primer. This is the Icy Sherbet primer, and I love Touch in Soul primers, so like it was a very easy decision for me to pick this. I'm excited to try it out today. So yeah, let's play with all of our new makeup. So here's my makeup all said and done, and I honestly feel like I'm just not sure how I feel about it, but I'm gonna rock it today regardless. It's so hard when I'm home alone. Like, obviously I have glaucoma and I'm legally blind, and so I think it looks like at least wearable, but it's hard for me to know, like, did I blend everything out okay? Does it actually look like decent enough to be out in public? Because remind you, I am about to go on a little adventure today, so hopefully I might FaceTime my sister and get her opinion really quick, because I just always have a little bit of self-doubt when I like do something a little different with my makeup. The adventure has begun, and I am just walking to CVS because I'm just challenging this belief that when I'm home I'm just stuck and that I can't do anything, because that's not true. I may not have two working eyes, but I have two working legs, so I can walk myself to, you know, go to CVS, spend money I don't have, but you know, you can't win them all. I completed my adventure. It was so boring. All I got was a Bang Energy and Advil, so quite the combination there. But now I'm just walking home and enjoying the fresh air. The sunshine is amazing for my soul, and it really is it's just a beautiful day. Like, I really cannot complain. So today is going to be a big homework day. I have class tonight, actually my last Zoom class of the semester, and not only that, but it might quite possibly be my last Zoom class ever for two reasons. One, things are going back to normal and in-person classes are going to probably start becoming becoming a thing again, but also I'm very likely dropping out of grad school after this semester, so it just, at the moment, doesn't seem like what I want to do anymore. And I want to honor that. And I want to take a risk in life because, you know, grad school's always going to be there. I can always go back. But I just kind of feel like I want to give myself time to figure out maybe a little, now that I'm really stepping into my higher self and figure out who I am, I don't want to stay tied to like past decisions that I made. Regardless, I'm gonna finish out this semester strong, so I need to do some homework today. Today has been such a blur of a day. I've been like rushing around. I went over to my uncle's house to watch my cousin's baby, and that was so much fun. He's one, so like I just need that time reunited with my 1-year-olds. So it was really nice, but then I had to rush home for class, and we're on break right now, so we just have like less than an hour until I am home free and have finished another semester of Zoom school. So I just finished editing last week's video, and it's such an interesting experience to do it because the video itself, like if I didn't post this present day perspective, like I just posted the footage I had of last week, it would paint out last week to look like I had a really good week. Like, you know, I got some fun packages, and like, you know, my BoxyCharm came, and like I spent time with family, and I went on a walk. Like, it looked like I was like doing cool things, living a good life. And like, it also shows me that like I was so anxious and I was not living in the present moment last week that like, and I was really I was trying to work on my anxiety, but like I just have anxiety and depression and I'm just trying to learn my way sort of out of it. And by changing my mindset and things, but like it takes time, and that's where like I want to give this more like real, it's kind of that difference between being like honest and fully honest. Like all that footage of last week is a very honest portrayal of me, because like I was always being genuine in those moments of filming, and like, you know, when I was trying to like process through my anxiety and things, like that was genuine. And so it is honest, but it's not fully honest, because even, let me show you a part in the, let me show you something. Okay, so in this part of the video,
I completed my adventure. It was so boring. All I got was a Bang Energy and Advil.
So I say like, oh, all I got was a Bang Energy and an Advil. I guess I did get those things, but I also got alcohol, and like I didn't talk about that. And I kind of like reverted back to that pattern of secretive drinking last week, and just drinking to cope with my anxiety. Then Saturday and Sunday, like I was just starting to feel so defeated, because I was like, dang, like I really thought that I had like overcome that issue, and that I had like kind of, you know, stepped into a newer version of me. And then I was like, I feel like I'm making the same mistakes, like, and as a perfectionist, like one little mistake or even a couple of mistakes that week like led me to just feeling like a complete and total failure, and that's where that like shame and self-judgment came in. And so like I think everything was just compounding, and I think it all really started from me starting to think too much into the future, and like, you know, being here and having all this free time, like wanting to be able to drive, and then seeing that like I can't drive, and then like just reminding myself that like I feel like I'm trying to like, you know, plan, like work towards my future and work towards things, but I feel like I'm unaware of the limitations that I face because of having glaucoma, and like, you know, it's not as easy for me to like pick up side hustles to make money, you know, like, and so then I like start to stress that I have no money, and I'm gonna be like, and that I need to quit spending all my money, and like, you know, it spirals so fast. And that's where I need to live in the moment, because like right now all my needs are met, so I don't need to stress. And not only that, but I've also learned that like I clearly need to keep working on coping with having glaucoma, and accepting it, and accepting the limitations for what they are without feeling limited by them. Even on Thursday, like I was at my uncle's house, and someone came to the door, and my family, like I think just I was like the youngest one, well, not the youngest, because there was a 1-year-old there, but like the youngest adult there. And so they were like, oh, like you go get the door. But like I don't think they realize like how much fear I have when doing that, because of the fact that like I can't see. So it's like, yes, I see someone's at the door, but I literally can't tell you like who it is. And I knew my cousin was coming to surprise my aunt, so I didn't know if it was him, and I didn't want to like not like I couldn't and it was like, crap, do I just not recognize my own cousin because I can't see him from this far away? But like, is my aunt supposed to get the door? Like, am I gonna ruin it if I go get the door? But then also like, is it just a strange man? Like, is it just a stranger? And so like, as I got closer, it was just somebody with a clipboard, but like I couldn't, you know, see their shirt, see if they had like a tag that gave any indicator of who they were. And like, so I just don't feel safe in those situations. Like, and it's all because I can't see. And instead of speaking up saying, hey, I can't see who's at the door, I don't feel comfortable getting it, I'm not going to, like I'm instantly just like judging myself, like you're incompetent, like why couldn't you just get the door, like just go get the door, like it's not that hard, like, you know. And so it's like I'm judging myself, like, but then I'm also not feeling safe. And like it's like a little moment, and like literally on the outside it looks like I just went, opened the door, told them that the person wasn't available, and went back in. Like it looks normal, but that like internal conflict is so much. And like it just like triggers me in a way that like my anxiety and things go way up, and then it's like I don't even know how to process through it. And so yeah, and I feel like feeling so stuck and not being able to drive, like the reason I end up turning to like drugs or alcohol is because it gives me an escape. Even so, it's like, yes, I can't remove myself from being in this room, but oh, if I drink, like it's kind of the same thing. It switches up my environment in a way that I can control it since I can't drive. So I think that's like where all of last week came from. But it's like I had to kind of like sit there, process through it, see like, okay, I still have some growth to do, some healing to do, like, and I don't want to give the illusion that it's easy. Like, I only started this a few weeks ago. Like, it's gonna take some time. Like, I have years and years and years of patterns and like distorted thoughts to work through. And it kind of like all came to a head over the weekend where it just like crushed me for a few days. But then I remembered, like, oh yeah, I'm no longer operating in perfectionism and self-judgment and shame. And that's why, like, even uploading this video, I wanted to be honest with you guys about certain aspects of it, because like I'm just trying to normalize the human experience by being honest about mine, because it's not perfect and sometimes it's a little effed up. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you guys for watching this weird video. It was kind of 2 videos in 1 video. So, you know, look at it as like, as just that. It's a 2 for 1. Like, you're welcome. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, start some conversation, and I will see you guys in my next video.